guys, to another episode of Heart, Soul, Body, and Empowerment with us. So, that was Maya Angelou. And part of that, today we're going to be talking about vision boards and how you envision your life going. Why it is important that in any journey that you make, that you have a vision board, something that will kind of give you the direction of where you want to go. If you're driving on a vacation, for example, you're going to California, there's so many ways that you can get to California. But regardless, what you want is to see the destination of California. But you have to have some kind of roadmap of how to get to California. And part of having that roadmap is what we're going to compare to having a vision board. You want to know how you want your journey to look like on your way to California. In that case, doing a roadmap, you'll have a better plan on how to get to California and get there because that's your vision. A scientist once said that a picture can change your mood and a picture can start a movement in your life that creates the roadmap for changing your life. We remember things better when they're attached to a picture, which is why we want to talk about vision boards. A lot of you who may not know, or some of you may know, that a vision board is something that you envision in your life. Things that you want to put up somewhere where you can look at and see where you want your life to go. So yeah, you remember things better when you look at a picture. It's hard for you to forget that. Your imagination activates that right side of your brain, and your left side keeps you from, doing stupid things. So when you see that picture, you activate your brain in order to envision what you want to see. Research shows that, you do emit serotonin and oxytocin when you draw and have a picture. And then when you see that picture, you get very excited and very happy. Your serotonin and your oxytocins are like up there. So they're hormones that create a lot of excitement. So in life, when you want to accomplish experience, acquire and change how you feel about things, you have to get your energy in alignment with that. And part of that, getting that, energy in the same place is having a vision board, a direction of where you're going and how you're going to get there. You envision that. Now, we know the vision boards can change through time. Circumstances do come. But at the end of the day, you still have that vision board that's showing you your goal, your end game, California, right? Same thing with the vision board. To attract a man or woman, you have to dream of and manifest things in your life that you want to happen. These are things that you want to experience and do. So remember, vision boards are what you dream of and what you want to manifest in your life. These are the things that you want to experience, things that you want to do in your life, and your brain will work to visualize these things because sometimes when you see something, and sometimes it's even tangible, and your mind responds to those images because like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And the whole idea that I would like as we go on through these classes that we've been learning together is I want you to work on your vision board so that you can move yourself in the right direction. Um, so in order for you to do a vision board, you will gather materials as you can see in this picture. Those are some of the things you do. What you want to make sure that you do before you start is that you make sure you're in a good space. Get your space, put some nice, smelling, whatever puts you in a mood. If, it's some tea, some herbal tea, whatever it is, because you want to be in the right space of mind when you're doing your vision board, because this is something you want: joy, positivity, happiness going into your vision board. And then you can also burn some incense and make sure that you gather everything you need, including your scissors, just everything you see in the picture that you can see on here. You also want to go and get photos and images things that make you happy, inspiration quotes, words, a little cutout of cards of things that inspire you, anything that you would want on a vision board. I remember a while back when was making my vision board before I got married. I envisioned the kind of dress I wanted to wear. All those are things that make you right work towards the right thing in your mind. Especially you want your boards to also be neat. You don't want your board to be all over the place and too many things. That's disorganization that your mind will take to, and you don't want that on your board. As you can see, these are some examples of vision boards that have been made. You can see the ones that are real nice and neat. They're pleasant to look at, and when you're visualizing and looking at this every day, or however how often you look at it, your mind feels good. But if it's so disorganized, it makes you not know what direction you want to go. And also your board can be in an area of your life where you want to change, because you can have many different kind of boards. If, for example, your vision board is about education, you picture yourself maybe going from your diploma or high school to diploma to to your master's and undergraduate. You can align those and make that one vision board, or you can make it into one vision board and have a section for your education. I particularly have 4 vision boards. They're all in different areas of my life, but I do still have one big main vision board that I put to kind of make sure everything is pointing in the way where I'm going. And as you can see, these are some of the examples that will give you a good idea of where to make a vision board. Any specialist, any big speaker will tell you want a vision board. There may come a time when you may not need to look at the vision board because you already have everything, but a vision board has made a big difference in my life starting 10 years ago. And I remember years ago, I want to say more than 10 years ago, I was sitting with some friends of mine, and I was telling them exactly how I was, what I was picturing in my vision board, what I had on my vision board. And I remember them thinking, oh my God, that's hilarious. I don't know. That seems so far out there. But I made it a mission for me to follow my exact path on my vision board. Looking at it every time, every day made a big difference for me to stay on path towards my vision board. So, where do you want to put your vision board? People are different. I also know people that have different kinds of vision boards. For you who are tech savvy, you can go to many, like Canva or any other website that will help you create a vision board online. So people like to put the vision board as a cover page for their, laptops, or as a cover page for their, tablets, and they can look at it each time they open their tablets. I personally prefer to put mine on a wall that I can look at, especially before I close my eyes at night. I like to look at it. I mean, many people do it differently. And I remember a speaker, and I can't remember who it was, I think it's John. He talked about how he had envisioned making, $10,000 a month by the end of the year. And what he did is that he took a $10,000 bill and he attached it on the ceiling of his bed. And every morning when he woke up, he saw that $10,000 bill. And every evening, he looked at it right before he closed his eyes. And that literally motivated him. Even though he had a bad day, a good day, it didn't matter. He was able to look at it and know exactly what he wanted to accomplish. It helped him stay energized, positive, directional, having that strong vision in his mind. It made a big difference for him. And it's important to just spend the time visualizing your board. It's okay to make a few changes of your vision as long as they're in the positive direction, intentional direction of where you want to be. Remember, when you look at a vision board, it's supposed to replay in your subconscious, which is more powerful than your conscious mind. Your subconscious will take it and work on it. That part of your brain that's going to keep going and visualizing how you're going to get to your end goal. Visualize the vision boards do force your mind to visualize those things. And remember to go big on everything. There's nothing too far out of your reach. Go big. You will get there. You know, when you have a vision, you're going to work towards it. Do not limit yourself. I don't know a lot of you whether you've heard the story of Jim Carrey. When Jim Carrey, before he got famous in Hollywood, he would drive around in Hollywood with his little broken car, and he wrote himself a check. It was a check, I believe, for $1 million, and he put it in his wallet. And he was going through a lot of struggles, going around trying to get gigs, trying to get jobs, acting jobs, that's it, auditioning over and over and over. He said throughout the whole time, even through disappointments of being told no and doors being shut in his face, he would always look at that check that he wrote to himself. He would look at it and say, "This is why I want to do this." And he knew, he felt it close to him in his pocket. He looked at it so much every day. And he said that kept him going through so much, regardless of how many ups and downs he had. And the day that he made it, he still looked at that check and realized, this was a stronger vision in his life. And of course, he has gone on to accomplish so many other things. So, what I want to tell you is that place your board or your visualization item, whether it's that $10,000 note that John put in his ceiling, or whether you're like a Jim Carrey that carried it in his wallet. You place your board, your item, where you can visualize it and see it consistently. I keep mine, next to my bathroom. I mean, I can see it when I get ready. I can see it, when I go to sleep. I have a picture of it in my computer. Sometimes when I'm thinking about things, I like to look at it, especially when I'm stuck in the journey of life on things that I want to accomplish. I look at it at the work of my, the beginning of my workday. And if you're stuck on how in life, let's say you went somewhere, it didn't work out, your vision board lets you know you're still on a journey and you are going to accomplish it. And there's nothing as good as finishing one vision board and making another. If you're like me, you maybe have your vision board in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years. When you finish that 5 years like I did, oh my gosh, it made me so happy. It made it made me realize I am ready to keep going. It made me realize that I'm ready for the next step of my life because I accomplished my vision board. There's nothing as great as knowing you empowered yourself. You did it. You did it. I don't think there's anything in the world that can shake you from that feeling. If you get accomplished in the things that you want to acquire, the things that you want to do. And I can tell you right now that vision boards will start such a phenomenal journey for you. I hope by the next time we meet that you guys are going to see what's great about putting a vision board. Whether it's a relationship you want in your life, put those things down that you're looking for. Visualize on them. Realize that sometimes, yes, we may need to change a few things, but don't lose your end goal of what it is that you want. You have to see a vision. You have to believe in your vision board, and you have to step into the possibility and start acting on your vision. That acting is what's going to make you do it every single day. Act every day you look at your vision board. And just remember, always go back and appreciate the law of attraction of what you have achieved. If you achieve something in your vision board, put a nice little star, a heart, clapping hands, anything you can visualize in the tools. I mean, if you go to Hobby Lobby or a lot of the printing stores, they have so many things to make your vision board look the way you want to visualize it. Remember to appreciate and celebrate each thing you accomplish. It doesn't matter how small you accomplished is. It doesn't matter. Just remember this law of attraction that you start in your subconscious is going to fall in other places of your life to achieve it. And I can tell you, I put like a sticky or a smiley face when I accomplish something, and I also try to sit down and reflect on how far I've come. It inspires me each time as I move on to build a new vision board that I need to have even greater goals, bigger determination, bigger dreams, and bigger things that I want. And I want that for you. I hope you can sit down and develop a vision board. If you're tech savvy, it's okay. You can do it online. If you're me, if you're like me who likes to have tangible things, I want to put that dream house that I want and touch it and feel it and just visualize it inside me. And I know for sure I can achieve those dreams. So, guys, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions about how to create your vision board, be sure to send them to me. Join our Facebook page, Heart, Soul, Body, and Empowerment. You'll be able to find it, and you can ask me any questions on the comments. Let me know how I can help you towards this journey to build the vision board. And I look forward to continuing our steps to greatness. And in whatever you do, just remember you have to be the amazing you, and that you can dream bigger regardless of anything anybody ever tells you. I just want you to have a vision board. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, subscribe. Invite anybody to join us in this journey of greatness. Subscribe to our channel. And please, we love you. Look below the page and hit the subscribe button now. Like our page so we can have so many people coming along this journey with us so we can all empower each other. Remember to hit the subscribe button.